Hey guys, welcome back to another What I Eat in a Day, showing you everything that I eat in a day. If you haven't seen any of my previous videos, I'll link to my playlist down below. But basically, I've been trying to lose weight via portion control and a calorie deficit. So if you're curious to figure out like how many calories in general you should be eating, I'll link a couple of resources down below. It's all going to depend on like your height, your activity level, your lifestyle, your goals, etc, etc. It really varies per person, but I've lost almost 25 pounds to date. It's taken me about a year, but I've made a lot of slow changes in my diet, and I'm feeling pretty good about it. Some days are better than others. Today I'm incredibly hungry, so I've already more or less cooked my lunch. Nems is cooking lunch here too, if you can hear anything in the background, but I'll show you what I'm having for lunch. So here is my lunch. It's kind of like a beef and broccoli style thing. I don't eat a ton of beef, but today I was kind of feeling it. For my base, I use organic riced cauliflower. I found this at Costco. I'll eat rice and noodles and stuff, but I'm always down to try something new. And I wanted to have more peanuts and hoisin sauce, so sacrifices had to be made. So the first thing that I did was cooked the the onion and mushrooms in a pan. I used portobello mushroom, that's just what I had. And then I added in the broccoli last for my vegetables because I like the broccoli to still be kind of crispy. Then I added in my riced cauliflower. For seasonings, I did a little bit of garlic powder because I just didn't want to get fresh garlic, and some of this Trader Joe's mushroom umami powder. I put it in like everything. I'm in Toronto, so Buffalo is quite close when I go to Trader Joe's. And then I also, sorry Canadians, added in some coconut aminos. You can find these from other brands. It's like a soy sauce substitute. I mostly just like it because it's a little bit like a sweet soy sauce, which I really like. So that is everything that's in here, along with a little salt and pepper. I didn't feel like adding any sriracha or having it spicy. I kind of just wanted something salty and sweet today. Then I'm gonna add on some hoisin sauce. I freaking love hoisin. It is very high in calories though, so I am gonna measure it. I'll show you how I do it. So I put it on my scale. I put it to grams. There you go, it's at grams. 0. I'm gonna aim for about 15 grams of sauce or so. We'll see what that looks like. Oh, see how quickly 15 grams of sauce comes? That's 50 calories right there. That's devastatingly sad. And then on top of that, I'm gonna put some peanuts. Again, I measured these out too. And like I said, I'm having the riced cauliflower because I wanted to have peanuts and hoisin. I mean, you can have all three if you want to have rice, or you can always do like a 50-50 split between rice and cauliflower. But because I have so many vegetables in here, it feels pretty bulked up. And I know that I want to have a snack later today, so you just I need to like sort of plan my days a little bit, the days that I can. So here is lunch. I'm pretty excited about this. I also cooked this steak separately and then added it in right at the end so that it didn't get overcooked. You could always do this with ground turkey or chicken or tofu, no meat at all. But yeah, this is gonna be my lunch. Okay, so it is time for a snack, and I like smoothies, but I don't love them. But this is my favorite type of smoothie, like something kind of chocolatey and less like trying to get my greens in, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna be using this protein powder. This is the one Nems really likes. He really trusts this brand. So, oh, that is a cat sneeze. That scared me. This is the Decadent Chocolate one, but I'm also going to add in some cocoa powder just to make it even more chocolatey. Then for my liquid, I'm using this Almond Milk. This is a new brand to me. I think it's fairly new. It's a little bit higher calorie than the Silk. It's 50 calories in a serving as opposed to 30, but honestly this packaging just really intrigued me and I thought it was pretty, so using that. I've got a banana here that's a little bit over ripened, or like it's kind of the perfect state for a banana because it's nice and sweet, and some ice. You can freeze your bananas. We used to do that all the time, but then we kind of stopped buying bananas for whatever reason. But yeah, you could totally freeze your bananas, but I just found I left them for way too long, and then I went out and bought like a bunch of bananas and then froze them all, and then they all went bad. So anyways, I'm gonna use some ice. I like to keep it kind of thick. It almost borderline is like a Wendy's Frosty. It's just like really chocolatey. It's not too banana-y, and I like to use the milk just to make it, although almond milk is basically watery almonds, but adds a little bit more thickness. So I'm just gonna assemble this. So then here is my smoothie. It could definitely be a little bit thicker, especially if you blended the banana. I put in maybe a little bit too much almond milk. This glass straw is from Amazon, and this is like not high calorie, but you could easily like cut this in half if you just want like a 100-calorie smoothie. That's totally possible, but I've got some calories to spare today and I'm just kind of working, so I'm just gonna sip on this while I work. So for my snack, another snack today, I plan on eating these. They are the Sensible Portions Cheddar Puffs, which are very similar to like a cheesy in my opinion. They could use a little bit more flavor, but they're pretty good. They're a good option. They're like light in actual texture, so I can get about 30 grams of them, which is the average size of like a chip serving for 150 calories, but I'm impressionable. And I was just watching someone on YouTube. They were eating like a, you know, like a ham and cheese sandwich like you would have had when you were a kid, or I did anyways, for lunch. Got me thinking about Lunchables. And then I remembered I had these Saltines or Premium Plus crackers from when I was sick. I love these crackers so much. I don't know if it's nostalgia or I just love salty carbs, but I was like, I'm gonna make my own Lunchable. So I have some of this Natural Selection ham that I cut up. Unfortunately, it's not all in circles. I wish it was. With the crackers along with just some light cheese. And that's gonna be my snack. I'm really freaking excited about this. I don't know why. Again, I think it's nostalgia, but this is what I'm gonna have for my snack. And I might also have some tea in between now and dinner as well, but I'll report back on that before dinner. But yeah, this is my delightful snack. I'm probably way too pumped about this. Okay, this doesn't look very cute. It's a mess, but I'm getting ready for dinner. I did want to say I did have a David's tea earlier. I had the Just Beat It tea, which I really, really like. For dinner, this is something I've had quite a few times now, inspired by, where is it? This pesto that one of my boyfriend's clients gave us. It's really, really good homemade pesto. So obviously pesto goes with pasta. So I have 50 or so grams of pasta here, 57 grams of pasta measured out. I cracked it in half. I know it's blasphemous. And then I am continuing to love my air fryer. So these are 2 chicken thighs in here with some garlic powder and paprika on them. And then I'm just gonna add a little bit of breadcrumbs and shake it around. Pop it here in the air fryer with, I don't think I put any spray oil on them. That only takes about 15 to 20 minutes. Probably about 15 minutes, honestly, at like 400. And then halfway through the process, I add in some of these sweet peppers and blister them in the air fryer. It is so good. You know when you're like roasting vegetables and it can take a lifetime in an oven, in the air fryer, literally 6 or 7 minutes with no oil, and these come out amazing. So that is what is for dinner tonight. So I'm just gonna pop some breadcrumbs on these, pop these in the air fryer, and then get the water boiling for this pasta. So here's the chicken after 10 minutes. So you can see it's coming along. I did put a little spray oil on there. I kind of forgot that I normally do that. I couldn't remember, honestly. I think I did. Alexa, stop. Took it out before my timer. So now I'm gonna put it back in for another like 6 or 7 minutes to get the peppers nice and blistered and finish cooking the chicken. So here is dinner. As you can see, the peppers came out really, really good. They're, if you like blistered peppers or any vegetables in the air fryer, do really well. I'm using chicken thighs. You could use chicken breasts as well, but if you're doing any kind of meal prepping and you use a lot of chicken breasts, give chicken thighs a try. I've mentioned this before, but I find they just kind of hold themselves a little bit better over time if you want to reheat anything. And then for the pasta, I just added a little bit of the pesto, lemon juice, chili flakes, salt, and lots of pepper. And I would say like this time last year, I probably wouldn't have eaten a pesto that I couldn't really calculate. And when it comes to that kind of stuff, I get that question, you know, how do I eat things that I can't calculate? I just kind of guess. I use my Fitness Pal. Generally, I'll go on the higher end of the scale. So I estimated 80 calories of pesto. I really, truly have no idea. I know that it's, where's the air fryer? I know that it's olive oil, pine nuts, pesto, or sorry, basil, but I can't give the exact amount. So it is what it is. It's up to you if you want to kind of guesstimate like that. It's the kind of the only thing that I guesstimated today, so it's fine. You know, you gotta live a little bit, and it's so delicious. So anyways, this is dinner, and then I bought a new kind of ice cream product for dinner, for dessert tonight. So I'm gonna eat this first, and then I will come back for dessert and finish the day. So I was just getting ready to crawl into bed and realized, it's your shadow, that I didn't film the end of this video. You're gonna do something and then regret it. And I'll be like, oh, I shouldn't have done that.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Start
or do
filming
anything.
again. Anyways, I had one of these for dessert. It is one of the Blue Menu Orange Swirl Smoothie kind of ice cream bars. It's pouring rain outside. It's a big thunderstorm right now. And it was so good. If you know, have had like, what is it called? Orange creamsicle or those berry treasure ice creams. Do you remember those? This is very similar. I would say it's not as orangey, but very, very good. Only 90 calories. Obviously, this is from Loblaw, Superstore, Dominion, depending on where you're from in Canada. And they have a bunch of different flavors. I've also had the chocolate one and really, really liked that, but the orange sounded really good when I was at the grocery store today. So that is everything that I ate today. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to connect with me, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at SamanthaJaneYT, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!